Hey guys, big welcome back to New York City. And well, I'm not actually in New York, but this is just footage from back in May. And look right there, drones, the sky is the limit. New exhibition opens May 10th. And so we saw this on this ship, which by the way, this is right from this bird here, the Blackbird SR-71, I believe it is. That's where Will Smith was golfing from in the movie I Am Legend, so pretty cool seeing that. This was actually when my buddy and I, Mr. Complex Guy, he's the one flying his Phantom 4 here, give him a shout out. His link is going to be in the description below. So yeah, stop by, maybe subscribe to him and see what he's got to offer. But anyhow, we were heading home and saw this, so did a turnaround or whatever, pulled off, whatever we did. And he was able to get a quick flight around this, checking out some of the planes and the boat and whatever. And at the time, we were like, "What's the deal with the DJI thing?" Like, not really sure what that's all about. But as it turns out, I believe that was to do with the DJI Spark announcement. So that's kind of cool that we had saw that. You know what I mean? So that was an instant invitation, basically. Hey, DJI sign, come fly your drone, right? I'm sure most of you guys would have done that too. Um, this was a pretty cool location, but there's going to be a point where he's actually going around the bridge or the wheelhouse. I don't really know what you call it on a warship like this, but anyway, at one point he ends up getting kind of close to the lines. It was kind of just saw it at the last second, so they almost got another aircraft on the deck. That was close. Yeah, right here. Look. Oh, 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 and then it's like I was sitting right next to him. It's like, oh, the line. And but New York was a great trip. I haven't talked too much about it, but going to New York to for a little vacation there, a few day vacation was really amazing, and I got to get back out there because we had a blast. And I'll tell you what, we walked 9 miles the one day from all the way from our hotel. We walked all the way up to the Bronx and then back like we walked up through Central Park, then up along the whatever this is, the Hudson River or whatever, then up into the Bronx, through the Bronx, back down to Central Park. From Central Park, we took the train back down to Times Square and walked from Times Square back to our hotel. So, anyways, we really got our exercise out there, which whatever, that's okay. And what else to tell you guys here? My Mavic has kind of been out of commission. Most of you would know that I have the DJI Mavic, and I almost lost it out to the lake, and I had to do an emergency landing on the beach, or I landed in some grass, which it was not a rough landing, but something's gone wrong with the gimbal. The gimbal won't automatically stabilize. It's kind of like shaking and stuff like that. So I've been Googling on that, and it seems that it's a common problem. A lot of people have had the problem, and the only way to get it fixed is to send it into DJI. Well, I've decided to go ahead and order the ribbon, the three-piece ribbon set, and I got that from Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow, and I'll give it a try. Now, I did find a temporary fix today, though, on Google, and it seems to work, which is turn the drone on its side, on its right side, before powering it up, and when you do that, it actually seems to work. What's happening is it's going through the gimbal calibration way too quick. Like so it's rattling and clicking on itself and all this, but there's no damage. It didn't hit anything. So either from maybe being basically like hyperextended in the high winds for too long, like you know what I mean. The drone was on some crazy angles that day. Maybe that's burned out a cable. I'm not really sure, but when you start it on its side, it fires up fine and the gimbal works perfect. So I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I can fix it. I've got some more great footage coming up. I'm going to be doing I've got a friend that's going to be doing the voiceover on the Amityville horror house. I've got all kinds of flight around there, and around like the up the river and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I've got some wilderness videos. Going to be heading out to Allegheny next weekend, so I'll bring my drone with me for that. Allegheny, New York. Um, and if you guys have any cool locations, most people know that I'm in like the Toronto, Hamilton, Niagara area. So if you know anywhere around here that you can say, oh, really, I wish that you'd go and fly here, uh, drop me a message, leave it in the comments, send me a PM, whatever you want to do. And, maybe throughout the summer I'll be able to get out and do some of your guys' ideas. Um, I'm always up for a new adventure. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the backdrop of all the planes, and then we're gonna go check out this sub right here. And the sub's got something I can't really tell. I don't know much about military stuff, so I'm not sure if it's like some kind of a missile there, is what I'm guessing it is. It's yeah, let's take a look here. I'm kind of looking at it with you. But yeah, it looks like some sort of a missile dealy. And yeah, I guess it would be, maybe I should do some Googling and try to learn about all that. But that's pretty much going to wrap up the video, guys. I just wanted to show you that. And thanks to Mr. Complex Guy for giving me the footage. And where are we? You couldn't see us there. But anyways, guys, we'll see you on the next video. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you will subscribe.